June 6, 2021. A date forever etched in Craig Freeman Stewart's memory. Stewart, a 73-year-old resident of Mercy Housing's College Town property in Atlanta, was going about his day. He was active, engaged, and living a fulfilling life. Then it happened. A misplaced step, a ripped-up iron grate, and Stewart's life took a brutal turn. He suffered a head injury, debilitating slipped discs, and excruciating sciatic nerve damage. His world shrunk to the confines of chronic pain and a desperate fight for justice. This wasn't just an accident. It was, Stewart argues, a blatant act of negligence. For months, he claims, the dangerous grate remained unrepaired. He pleaded with Mercy Housing, desperate for a solution. His pleas, he alleges, were ignored until, that is, SHUD and ARC inspections loomed. Then, and only then, did Mercy Housing act, a Band-Aid solution for a systemic problem. The inspections, by the way, failed. The physical pain was just the beginning of Stewart's nightmare. The financial burden piled up, a crushing weight on his shoulders. Medical bills, including physical therapy and the invisible scars of psychotherapy, soared past $100,000. They're now approaching $150,000. And still climbing. Mercy Housing, Stewart claims, offered a pittance, a mere fraction of the financial abyss he faced. Where, he asks, is the mercy in that? Stewart's story is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of seniors, particularly those reliant on affordable housing. He found himself alone, facing a behemoth. Mercy Housing, a multi-million-dollar organization, deployed an army of lawyers, Stewart alleges. His requests for help met with legal threats, he claims. This wasn't support, he argues, it was intimidation, a silencing tactic. His voice, however, would not be silenced. Section 5. Whispers and threats, a climate of fear and retaliation. Stewart's story doesn't end with his accident. He alleges that Mercy Housing, instead of addressing his concerns, chose a different path. He claims he's been subjected to harassment, threatened with eviction, and forced to navigate a labyrinth of ever-changing rules. Rules he believes were fabricated to silence him. This wasn't just about a grate anymore, Stewart argues. It was about power, control, and silencing dissenting voices. Section 6. Beyond one man's story, systemic issues plague Mercy Housing. Craig Freeman. Stewart's experience, if true, is deeply troubling, but it's crucial to ask, is this an isolated incident? Stewart's website and blog posts paint a picture of systemic issues within Mercy Housing. Elevator breakdowns plague residents, repairs are inadequate, and seniors, he argues, are left vulnerable. These claims, if substantiated, point to a betrayal of trust, a disregard for the well-being of the very people Mercy Housing pledged to serve. Section 7. Where is the mercy? A call for transparency and accountability. This isn't just about one man's fight for justice, it's a call for accountability. A demand for transparency from an organization entrusted with a vital mission. Where, Stewart asks, is the accountability of Mercy Housing's leadership? Their board members, their sponsors, their donors? Silence, he argues, is complicity. Turning a blind eye is a betrayal of their mission. It's time, he demands, for answers. Section 8. Justice for seniors, demanding dignity and respect. Craig Freeman Stewart's story is a stark reminder that the fight for affordable housing is also a fight for dignity, for respect, for the fundamental right to live in safety and security. Seniors, often on fixed incomes, deserve better. They deserve housing that doesn't come with the risk of injury, neglect, or intimidation. This isn't just about bricks and mortar. It's about lives, about well-being, about ensuring that everyone has a safe and decent place to call home. Section 9. A time for action. Joining the fight for safe and affordable housing. Craig Freeman Stewart's story is a call to action. It demands that we pay attention, that we demand better for our seniors, that we hold organizations like Mercy Housing accountable for their actions. We cannot and must not let stories like Stewart's become the norm. We must demand transparency, accountability, and a commitment to the well-being of all residents. It's time to stand with Craig Freeman Stewart and countless others like him. It's time to fight for safe, affordable housing. It's time for justice.